Hey everybody, welcome into Siren Records Monterey. It's Fresh Catch Friday, and hope everybody had a great record store day. It was really a nice time for us here. We got to, see some of our old favorites that we haven't seen in quite a long time. So that was really nice. It was a good day. Hope you all got what you wanted. And anyway, we've got some new releases and reissues to discuss today on vinyl, and I have a couple of picks of the week for you. Trying to keep the time down, so okay, let's get with it. First up, my pick this week is Nick Cave and Warren Ellis. This is called Carnage, and this is on Goliath Entertainment. This is actually the first time that Nick Cave and Warren Ellis have collaborated outside of soundtracks. Warren Ellis is a member of the Bad Seeds, but this is completely pared down with just the two of them, collaborating on this. And this was all recorded and completed during lockdown. And it's the first studio album from them working together as a team. It was released digitally in February. Nick describes this as a brutal but very beautiful record nestled in a communal catastrophe. So again, it's playing on the quarantine thing. Now you remember, this is off the back of the trilogy that was comprised of Push the Sky Away in 2013 and Skeleton Tree in 2016 and Ghosteen in 2019. Now this is really just kind of this very atmospheric and very kind of emotional record. A lot of it is, more him like just, going on with this big diatribe about things, and a lot of it isn't actually technically singing. It's like really he's acting as much as he's singing, he's performing this record for you. So it really has all this beauty that resonates with this great kind of sense of hope, but it's kind of a defiant sense of hope. But the first half of the album is like real, charging forward, and the second half of the album is kind of, it settles into a more calm. The song White Elephant is sort of the centerpiece of the whole thing. But it's kind of like these storm clouds circling, and it just keeps circling back and comes together that way. It's really interesting. Now the thing about this record, okay, it's not going to be a record you're probably gonna play over and over and over again, but that's not necessarily what means that it's good art. You know what I mean? This is something that you have to revisit and play in chronological order because it makes complete sense. But anyway, I think this one was absolutely supreme. I love this record. And, like I said, splitting up the songs and just having it on shuffle or something would really be doing a disservice to this, because it's an absolute piece of art. Anyway, I could go on. But now the other thing that I have for you I thought was pretty interesting is this is Amethyst Kay. This is Wary and Strange. And this one, what label is she on? This is on Rounder. Okay, I'm sorry about the reflection there. I'm trying to aim it for you so it doesn't give you too much glare. Okay, so this is a debut from Amethyst Kay, and it's a collision of two very vastly different worlds. The alt-rock that sort of first sparked her musical passion, and then the roots music scene where she's had kind of a breakout success. So this combines the two. This was produced by Tony Berg, who also produced Phoebe Bridgers' and Amos Lee. So anyway, this is a real immersive body of work at redefining the limits of roots music in this really inventive way. And it's got great rhythms and textures. It contains songs which addresses this, traumatic events like her mother's suicide and struggles with drinking and abandonment. It's a real strong connecting melody and groove kind of a record. But I thought, her voice is beautiful on this. Thought it was a really interesting piece of work. You might enjoy this too. I'm trying to think, is it on colored vinyl or anything like that? I don't think it is, but anyway, check her out because that was great. Okay, so now we've got some regular, releases and reissues. So let's figure this out. Okay, first up is Accept, and this is Too Mean to Die. And you've got one version that's on the glow-in-the-dark vinyl, and the other version, same record, but this one is pressed on orange in red with white splatter, limited to 2,000 copies. So we've got either way here. I don't think that it has a limited number on the, it does say limited edition for the glow in the dark vinyl, but I don't know like how many. The other one, definitely 2,000. But anyway, it's on Nuclear Blast America. And it's the 16th album, but it's the 5th album that features the American vocalist Mark Tornillo. All right, so that's Accept. Okay, next up, this is Apollo Omar. This is Apollonio, and this is on Warner Brothers. It's just, you know, youthful charm and optimism. I think, you know, he's probably still got some growing to do as an artist, but it's pleasant. Okay. Then this one here, oh, we've got Ashland. This is called Ash. I think the vinyl is coming on this one, but right now it's just cassette. It's on Mom and Pop. It's a debut. She went to the Berklee College of Music. It's very emotional, but it's fun stuff, okay? So this here is Blue Lab Beats, We Will Rise. This is on Blue Note, and this is like a London duo, and what they do is they mix and intersperse jazz with hip-hop, Afro beats, and electronica, and then fuse it all together. It's pretty interesting. Okay, this one we have talked about before, probably on cassette, and it is Cavetown, Lemon Boy. This one is on red vinyl, and it's on the Woodworks, no, sorry, excuse me, it's on the Many Hats distribution. And, you know, he's been performing since 2013. He used to record and put out music on YouTube all the time and garnered himself quite a big fan base. So he does things like shows, but like residencies, like in London, in New York, in LA, and, you know, people are lined up around the block. He's popular in his own little genre there. So this is the 11th vinyl pressing of this on the red vinyl for this time, and it's limited to 1,000 units. But yeah, huge fan base that he's got. Okay, next up, this is D-Smoke. This is Black Habits, 2 LPs. It's on Woodworks. And this, you know, has Snoop Dogg guesting on a couple of tracks. And he's been, let's see, he keeps in mind the past that shadows the present while celebrating the future of the Black community. And this is like, you know, really considered to be in like a great hip-hop record. It's been Grammy nominated, Best Artist, Best Rap Album. So, there for you now too. All right, this one is D. Wayne. This is called Stains. This one is on red vinyl. This is on the Hopeless label. Sorry about that noise. This keeps clanging into the glass. Okay. So it's a debut album, and he's exploring sex and politics and pride and struggle that come from, you know, growing up as a Black man, and, you know, just talking about his struggles with that. So if I didn't mention, it's on the Hopeless label, red vinyl. Let's see. Okay, this one, we talked about the cassette before. This is Decapitated, and this is First Damned. It's red, black splatter vinyl, and it's limited to 1,500 copies. And this is this is also on Nuclear Blast America, and this is a Polish technical death metal. Originally, this came out in 2000, and this has added 2 live tracks to it. Okay, then the 7-inch here is the Flatworms. This is The Guest, and this is on the God label, and, you know, just spurs you forward. It's like, you know, real time to get up, you know, kind of music. So that's the 7-inch there. They've been quiet for a while. Aretha Franklin, this one is I Knew You Were Waiting, the best of 1980 to 2014, 2 LPs on Sony Legacy. So this is, you know, more the best of the stuff that was at the final later output of her career when she was, you know, recording. So it's got duets with Elton John, Eurythmics, George Benson, George Michael, Michael McDonald, Whitney Houston. It also includes a digital download. So anyway, that's what I mean. It's her later output. This is Givion, When All Is Said and Done, Take Time. This is on Epic. This is his second EP from this R&B singer. He's a deep baritone with a lot of elegance to his voice, is kind of what he's known for. Okay, next up, this is Guru Guru. This is Hinton, and this is purple and orange on red splatter vinyl. It looks like this, okay? And this is, it's on Cleopatra, and it's like, this was a landmark 1970 debut from their like krautrock pioneers. This is newly remastered, and yeah, now much sought after. So, you know, it's saying that it was purple, orange, and red. This just looks like orange and red to me. I don't see any purple in that, but okay, maybe there is in some of it. All right, now we have the Interrupters live in Tokyo, and this is on Hellcat Records, and they're an LA-based ska band. Ska punk band. Anyway, this is live from a show that they did in 2019 in Tokyo, that was in support of their 2018 record, and the name escapes me. You can get it on black, or you can get it on, what color is this one? Pink and black pinwheel, okay? And this one is the limited edition, the pink and black one, but they're both here. All right, now this one is Milt Jackson and Ray Charles. This is Soul Brothers. It's on 140 gram Atlantic catalog group. This is actually in mono, and it's the first released in 1958 and mastered from original analog tapes. Ray Charles and Milt Jackson, okay? All right, this is James and All the Colors of You. This is on black and red vinyl. This is on Missing Piece Records. This is their 16th studio album, and it's produced by Jackknife Lee. And now Jackknife Lee is a guy who's like a Grammy Award-winning producer that has, you know, done some real turnaround stuff for Taylor Swift, U2, REM, Snow Patrol, The Killers, that kind of thing. So it was really a fresh approach to James's sound. And, you know, this record is really the most arena ready kind of tracks that they've produced in their 38-year career, you know? So anyway, yeah, really, they've been around a long time, but they're a great band. And this is a double, by the way, too, okay? This is Lambchop, and it's called Show Tunes. This is on orange vinyl. There we go. This one is on Merge, and it's just, you know, the way that this came about was simple guitar tracks and converting them into MIDI piano tracks, and then building from that and, you know, going that way. So the quote on here is, anyone can be in Lambchop as long as they behave themselves. And that's a quote from Kurt Wagner. There's a full download in this too. Okay. This one is Mogwai. This is 000. It's white vinyl, 2 LPs, Rock Action Records. It's a soundtrack to this acclaimed drama series that, let's see, it was, this is a Scottish post-rock band, but this is the series based on a book by Roberto Saviano, and it looks like it has something to do with drugs. Anyway, yeah, they're the soundtrack from them. So Mogwai. Okay, this is Fish, LP on LP number 1. This one is the red with purple swirl, and this is on Jump Records. This one was recorded at Alpine Valley Music Theater. That's in Wisconsin, and that was July of 2019. And yeah, okay, so that's just this, yeah, live. And really, it's just side A and side B of Ruby Waves. That's all it is. 20 minutes on side 1 and 18 minutes and 22 seconds on side 2. Okay, and this one is Fish LP on LP 02. This one is Aqua Tie-Dye. And this was recorded at the Bethel Woods Center for the Arts in New York. And this was a tech rehearsal from May of 2011. And that one as well is Waves, just the one track. Side A is like 14 minutes. Side B is 14 minutes. So there you go, Fish. Okay, this is pretty good. This is Iggy Pop and the Stooges, Jesus Loves the Stooges. This is on black and gold splatter, and it looks kind of like this is the simulation. Okay, so this is on Cleopatra, and it's just rare rockin' and raw studio tracks with a couple of covers. I think there's like a Hendrix cover on here, and there's originals too. But there you go. That's here for you now. Okay, this is the Selector, Too Much Pressure. Believe it or not, 40th anniversary of this. And this comes with a 7-inch of On My Radio. This is on Chrysalis, and this is just, they're a Brit ska band, and, very popular in the 80s especially. But, yep, 40th anniversary, 180 gram half speed mastered with the 7-inch, bonus 7-inch there, okay? That was on two-tone originally. Okay, here's Styx, Crash of the Crown. This is on UME, and it's their first record since 2017's The Mission. Then we have Sugar Candy Mountain. This is Impression. And this is on Coke Bottle Clear Vinyl, and it's on Org Music. So this is like psych pop, and it really is very genre crossing. It's got ups and downs of, all kinds of themes on here, but really like borrows from a lot of different genres. It's pretty cool. I really enjoyed this today. So it's limited edition. That Coke Clear Vinyl is limited. It's just really tripped out psychedelic kind of stuff though. Fun. Okay, next up is True Loves. This is Sunday Afternoon, and this is on Blue Marble Vinyl, and it's on Color Red Records label. This is a Seattle-based instrumental soul group, and this, let's see, I don't know that there's anything really special. It's a really nice record, it's smooth music, it's, beautiful stuff. It's like, the cover here looks like exactly what it sounds like, if you can kind of, get what I'm saying there. It's just real easy, okay? And that, that one is on the blue marbled vinyl. Okay, now this is Rosie Tucker. This is Sucker Supreme on Coke Bottle Clear Vinyl, and this is on Epitaph. Well, just for a second, this is their second LP, The True Loves, and I guess the way that you could say, it's so conducive to summertime music. It's almost like a soundtrack to a block party. It's that kind of thing. That's what it sounds like. Okay. But now back to Sophie Tucker. This is a limited edition colored vinyl, and it is on Coke Bottle Clear. This is Epitaph. It's her third album. It's coming of age, and you know what? This all sounds to me, it's that same kind of girl vocalist. Everybody's just like a cookie cutter Phoebe Bridgers kind of an act. And I know it's very difficult to make an album, especially this girl. It's her third, but I don't know. I'm just finding that sound so tiring, and I don't have anything against Phoebe Bridgers, good for her, but it's almost off the back of her success. Every label's got to find themselves a Phoebe and throw it out there. And I mean, even Phoebe Bridgers' own label is just kind of like these girls with like nothing new, nothing original about it. It all sounds the same. Maybe you disagree, but like I said, I'm sure Rosie Tucker worked very hard on that record, but it just didn't grab me. Okay, so this is various artists. This is Alligator Records, 50 years, 2 LPs on Alligator, obviously. This is a who's who of American blues and roots music here. So that's what that one looks like. Okay, next up, this is great. This one is various Problem of Leisure. This is a Gang of Four tribute. So yeah, this is a celebration of Andy Gill, who unexpectedly died last February, yeah, and Gang of Four. So this is a limited edition yellow double vinyl, multi-artist compilation, and this was like it's on Joyful Noise too. No, it isn't. It's on, sorry about that, Gill Music. So it's that label, and it covers by these artists that the contributions to music that these artists that are covering Gang of Four songs, they were enriched by listening to Gang of Four and Andy Gill. So who's on here? For example, Idols is on here. Tom Morello is on here. Helmet, Gary Newman and Edith Fenton, Gail Ann Dorsey. I won't give you like the whole thing. Dandy Warhols, War Paint, Really cool stuff. So anyway, that's like such a really, really nice one. Okay. And then we have Safe in Sound. And this is on white vinyl. This one is on Joyful Noise. And these are home recordings from quarantine that just feature, some of their artists, like, of note, because we like them so much. Kishibashi's on here, which is great. And this is like just 20 artists from the Joyful Noise roster. Just sharing songs composed and recorded during the COVID quarantine. So yeah, a double LP on white vinyl. It's a limited edition of 1,000, and it includes a high resolution download. So nice cover there too, huh? Okay, so in the last roundup here, this is Frank Zappa, 88. This is the last. So this is like the first posthumous release of a live album from the 1988 touring band. And it has like 29 unreleased recordings. They're all corners of Zappa's discography, plus some really interesting covers of things like the Allman Brothers Whipping Post and Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven. There's a Beatles medley that has like Norwegian Wood, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and Strawberry Fields. But I think that there's like interspersed with these sound bites of the disgraced televangelist Jimmy Swaggart, like he had some kind of a scandal going on, and that's interspersed in here too. But anyway, this is over 4 LPs, and anyway, the last US show. It's mostly unreleased and newly mixed and mastered from the original digital multi-track tapes, with additional tracks featuring the 1988 band on 4 LPs, 180-gram vinyl with liner notes by FZ's, Frank Zappa's drummer, Chad Wickerman. Okay, so you can get this on the black vinyl, or there's a very limited number on the purple vinyl, and that is noted by the purple sticker if you come in and that's what you're looking for. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up some of the new releases and reissues that came out today. There's obviously more, but we're trying to keep this going. So okay, I hope you find something you love. I hope you had a wonderful record store day. I hope you're all going to have a great weekend. It is hot, but not as bad as a lot of places. We're still not into triple digits here. So anyway, I will see you next time, and I'll post the list down below so you can see in case you missed anything, and next time.